welcome to My Point of View Movie Reviews. Now, the last couple of days I watched The Breakfast Club, the podcast, and Jimmy Fallon late at night. And both times they had a guest appearance by Marlon Wayans. And I'm like, here we go again. I seen that trailer a couple of weeks ago, Sextuplets. It looked absolutely horrible. It looked funky. I'm like, this dude is doing the same stick after all these years. I am not watching this shit. I did the same thing last year when his stand-up show came out. And I'm like, I wasn't going to watch it. I watched an interview with him on The Breakfast Club. He gives great interviews, and both times he won me over and tricked me into watching his show. Well, last year, that stand-up event was incredible. The dude is truly funny. Now, last night I watched both of those shows. I was like, I don't know. I got up this morning, went into the living room, boom, put it on, boom, hit Netflix, boom, hit play, and watch Sextuplets. It was filmed very decent. Cinematography was good. It was well lit. They found a nice place to film it at. Very bright, very colorful, likable characters. And the premise of Sextuplets was him and his wife was expecting to have their first baby. And when you have a baby, they want to do a background check on the father's and mother's health history to see whether the baby had any problems. Well, he was adopted. He never knew who his parents were. And so this always bothered him throughout his marriage. And he got close to her family, but still, it's not your blood family. So her father's a judge. He goes, look, my dad can help you find your family. So he goes ahead and takes her offer, goes to her dad, his father-in-law, and he gives him an envelope to open up to give him the records of his birth certificate and to find his true family. Well, he goes on this road trip to Alabama, and make a long story short, he finds all his relatives. And it's quite funny. It's quite enjoyable. By far, the best acting Marlon Wayans has done to date. To me, the best he's ever acted was in that first G.I. Joe movie. I liked him in G.I. Joe. He played a serious dude. He cracked a couple of jokes, but he wasn't a buffoon. Wasn't no slapstick comedy. He was being a character in the movie, portraying a soldier. In this movie, he played a loving husband who was comedic, but he toned it down. Now, when he got into characters as the other people, yeah, he got a little crazy, but it was believable, and more or less, it was funny as hell. I love the sister. I love all the brothers. My favorite character was the brother that was a pimp. That dude had to be rolling. And also the other brother with the really pale white skin and red hair. That dude was funny when he was dancing to the Rockford Files theme song from the old TV show. Overall, this is a success. In those interviews, I'm going to go back to the interviews again. Marlon Wayans was saying, my biggest critics are my family. And he admitted they have not been pleased with my latest movies and shows I've been doing. Now, when they like something, it might be a part here or a scene there, but they said, brother, you need to put it all together for one whole event. And I think he finally did that. Kim approved. Sean approved. Damien approved. Keenan approved. His mother approved. And also his father, who's a Jehovah's Witness, approved of his latest movie. And I can see the growth in him. And he said he remember meeting Eddie Murphy years ago and being on the set of Norbit, how he was always in Eddie Murphy's face saying, man, isn't it fun doing all this stuff, different makeup? And Eddie Murphy said, hey, man, it's work. But yeah, I know, Eddie, but you're laughing, you're putting on different clothes and stuff. Dude, it's work. He said, years later, here I am, and my nephew is on the set of my movie, Sextuplets, saying to me, hey, uncle, ain't it cool you playing all these different characters and all these different roles? He goes, nephew, it's work. So that shows me the growth process of Marlon Wayans. Dude was always funny. but that kind of comedy can only go so far. He's growing. He goes on tour with his brothers, and they all get standing ovations. He comes out, Sean comes out first, blows up the stage, standing ovation. Then he follows Sean, then he blows up the stage, gets a standing ovation. Then Damien comes out, and then Ken comes out and closes the show. Then they all come out and do a sit down together about how they do comedy together as a family. Dude, he has a wonderful family. They support each other. Even if the movie's not good, they give you critical criticism, but they don't tear you down. And he has a huge following on Netflix, because I'm not going to lie to you, if these movies weren't in theaters, I would not be supporting them. He put out some bad films back in the day. His show got canceled, but Netflix picked it up, Marlon. But overseas, and recently, Netflix picked up a lot of subscribers overseas, over 200 plus million. So they are doing well. So on Netflix, he's a big time star. The dude just got back from overseas performing because they love him so much. So we might not support him the way we used to here in the States, but he found his niche with Netflix, which is awesome in helping minorities grow in their adventures and their stand-up comedy shows and other things that they have going that wouldn't get picked up by major studios. Netflix is the way to go. And then if you're not sure about something, you don't feel so bad walking into your living room, clicking on the TV and watching the show. You're not dealing with traffic. You're not spending no extra money on concession stands or nothing like that. And if it's bad, you just turn the damn channel. But I gotta tell you guys, Sextuplets is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. In fact, it was funny, heartwarming story. His acting was superb in this film. I loved the character of Alan, and I adored his wife. And her family was incredible. And all of his brothers and sister really found a place in my heart that made me laugh. There's a scene in the movie where his sister came to his aid because two hillbillies about to whoop his ass. This woman, the full moon came out. She go, "Oh, I got to sharpen my claws." She gets on all her knees and she has these long fingernails. She's scraping them on the concrete. "Yeah, I got to sharpen my claws. I'm about to go wolf pack on your ass." I'm telling you, this dude is funny. And also the pimp brother, Jesus, he's funny as hell and smooth as can be. A lot of cameos, and it's funny and it's lighthearted, and it's just the right amount of time where it's not too long, it's not too short. It's just perfect. If he makes a sequel to this movie, I wouldn't be mad at him. I found it that amazing and that pleasing for a Netflix film. So hey, if you got Netflix, which I'm sure you do, give it a try. Marlon Wayans has grown as an adult. He's grown as a comic, and he's also grown as an actor. You'll be pleasantly surprised with Sextuplets. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe, and tell all your friends, leave your comments down below. And as always, yo, it's just my point of view. Hello. Now, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Without you, there's no me. And do us a favor, stop by the website at www.blacktastic.net and pick up some merchandise. Get yourself a hat or pick up a t-shirt. It's things like that that help keep the channel going. And also, feel free to leave a donation on the home page at www.blacktastic.net. Thank you all so much. Again, you make this so much fun. Without you, there's no me. Until next time, see you later.